Hello everyone, your favorite survey the monkey here, doing the first major pick'ems 10 hours before the first game. So, well, 10 hours before the games, not before the games begin, but before the picks close. Anyways, as you can see, I chose Virtus Pro as a Team Graffiti simply because second favorite team, Team Liquid didn't qualify. Hey, it is what it is, sadly. So, yeah. Now then, on to the pick'ems. So, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of these teams look like they could all take each other on fairly, like very closely. Well, most of them anyway. These two, be maybe not so much, even ecstatic at this point, for what I saw in their games, of course. Amcol, I'm saying, is kind of close to reaching that border. The same. So, I've seen many people on Twitter, social media, many players and shit putting Cloud9 here and Eternal Fire. Or here. Now then, I am not gonna be putting Cloud9 in 3-0, nor Eternal Fire in here. I'll be putting Cloud9 in 3-1. Now, why 3-1? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Chances are, with how the matches are lined up, and who's probably gonna be win the first matches, they will probably either encounter Heroic, ENCE, or Apex. Now, those matches, looking at these three teams' forms recently, I feel like Cloud9 has a very high chance against, like, losing them. At least one of them. So that is why I'm just putting them, just to be safe, in 3-1, 3-2. the I'm gonna be putting Legacy. Now, Legacy. This is Cold Zera's team. This team they've been like put in by most people in 03. Now, I myself am putting them in 03. However, there's a like slight unsureness of me putting them there because as much as I've seen their recent matches, their results and everything, I don't feel very comfortable putting them in 03 simply because of the other teams that also have a chance of being there. Now, the reason I don't put Lynn's Vision in 03 like the rest of them do, it's because of Pain Gaming, alright? I personally never liked Pain Gaming that much. I think that every major they've kind of been in was kind of disappointing, mostly ending with one win. With these teams right here, I feel like they have a very high chance of ending on an 0-3, if not a 1-3 again, just like last major. Okay, not last major, 2 majors ago, I think. I'm not sure really, but I think the last time they played in a major, they ended on a 1-3. And like I said, personally, I'm not a big fan of them. Now, on to my next decision, Apex 3-1, 3-2. Big no-brain decision. However, they fall in the same situation as Cloud9, as they could come up against 3 of these teams that could probably ruin their chances of a perfect 3-0, despite their really good form, winning a lot of the past games that they just had, right? In the last 4 or 5 months, they're prepared. However, I just, out of insecurity, again, I'm putting Apex in 3-1. Same with Saw. I saw their form, I saw how they play, everything. However, this right here is why I'm putting them with Movie Star Koi at the 3-1, 3-2. Koi being the 3-2, and Movie Star being a 3-1. Because they're playing their first match against them. Movie Star Riders have a pretty good track record so far. I mean, not movie star riders. I'm sorry. They're called Koi now. Okay, so Koi had a pretty close match with Saw. I think a bunch of times when they played, or he might have even won against them a couple of times. And simply because of that, I'm putting both in here because of the uncertainty of the first match. However, I think they'll both either end up having 1 or 2 losses. Probably 2. Again, not really sure. Nothing is sure in this major, especially in this opening stage. It's pretty difficult, in my opinion, to choose the correct team. But Saw's track record, the only game they lost in the previous months, from what I've seen, is against Apex. Or was that a movie star? No, I think that was Koi. I think that was Koi that lost against Apex. Koi against any other team here, probably at the bottom half at least. They probably won like many games. So as far as I'm concerned, before the major came in, they're in probably, I would say, in the same good form as Saw. Even though it might not seem like it. I mean, Pimp, for example, is putting them in 03. Like, I don't understand that personally. Pimp, that's a based opinion. I respect it. But I'm calling, like, I'm saying, it's a weird decision you're making there, my friend. When you got Pain, Legacy, Amco, hell, even Ecstatic. However, Ecstatic, I think, would end up somewhere in like 1-3 or 2-3, of course. Simply because Nine Pandas, we've seen the problems that they had, like with visas now, and they're probably gonna get replaced with Gamer Legion. However, the problem is the tournament format. I mean, Valve hasn't done anything to change it in the last 9 hours, right? No update to that, right? How they might get their visas in like the next 9 hours, who the hell knows? But I doubt it. As PGL, I think, has confirmed that Gamer Legion will take their place if everything goes as it shouldn't, you know? But if they're getting replaced by Gamer Legion, I would probably put them instead of Koi or Imperial, who I put in 3-2 because of their good form, because of Fallen. Wait, no, is he in? No, I think Fallen is in Fury. I forgot about that. But Imperial have good form. I think they'll at least win 3 games and must get into losses. Like, they'll arrive at this stage and this will be the decider right here. Like, however, I think they'll win for sure. Now, 9 Pandas again. They could replace these 2 teams if they're replaced by Gamer Legion, of course. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure when it comes to either 9 Pandas or Gamer Legion. I just simply put these because I'm already feeling safe, kind of with most of these picks. Furia, they have Fallen, they have Kiserto. They usually blast through easily the opening stage, like from what I've seen. Usually, like they may not go 3-0 all the time in these opening stages, but they sure as hell go through it. Whether that be clean or not as clean. Now, for the 3-0s, I put in Heroic and Ents. Heroic have been going through some tough times recently, especially because of the known controversy and all that with Stavin and Jabby, blah blah blah, but let's not talk about that. They, despite all of that, have been in very good form, have performed very well with the players that they have, up all in the entire qualifiers, and especially in all of their previous matches. So, logically speaking, for me, also I like their logo, but logically speaking, for me, I think they'll go 3-0, no problems. They have a higher chance of going 3-0 than Cloud9. Same as Ents. Same as Ents. Might as well say my picks here. Um, I believe these two have the highest chance out of all of them going 3-0. Simply because they had I think, the greatest form out of all of these teams in the past months. And I'm sure that in the opening stage, out of all things, they'll go 3-0. In the elimination stage, it wouldn't look as bright. They'd probably go 3-2 and shit, but yeah, I'm a firm believer that these two teams are the strongest in the opening stage. Measuring by strength levels, DBC, their power levels are over 100,000. Eternal Fire. Why I would not put them in 3-2 at least? Honestly, or 3-0. I'm not really that much of a firm believer in the Turkish squad, really. Like, yeah, they had a good form, but every major they kind of been in, they've kind of messed up in the opening stage, you know? And so it just simply doesn't feel right. Now, for Mongols, I mean, it's kind of the same story. People are, like, saying they'll go 3-0, they'll go through. I don't really know why. I'm Call Esports. I'll be quite honest, haven't really watched. However, I don't think they'll go through. Like, they'll probably end up in, let's say, 2-3. Same with Mongols, and same with Eternal Fire, if they don't end up in 1-3. Lin's Vision, I think they'll get at least one win. Like, despite people believing that they'll go free, I don't really think so. They've been looking good. I think they'll get at least one win. Ecstatic. Well, I honestly have no words with it. But, yeah. So, I'm going Heroic Ends for Frio, advancing. Cloud9, Apex, Saw, Koi, Imperial Esports, and Furia all advancing by either winning 3 games and losing 1 or 2 games. And now for Pain and Legacy, I think they'll get eliminated on the no free. Anyways, that's it for today. That's it for my pick'ems. That is it for this video as well. I hope you enjoyed. And remember, you still got 9 hours. Choose your picks wisely. You all want that diamond coin. See ya.